Now, Jaaliyah finally comes out to speak her side of the story regarding the CJ situation. Obviously, she didn't go into too much details, but we will get into that later on in this video. By the way, while you guys are here, make sure to smash that like button. It does help me out a lot. Like, it's literally for free. Like, y'all can't even afford a like. Like, the like is free. You don't have to pay nothing.
Does that sound like something you want?
Yes.
Well, let me tell you, you'll never get it.
Jaaliyah goes back in time and basically talks about the CPS situation and when the CPS actually came over to speak to her. And that's when she said that she lied at that time because she was in fear for her life and her family. And that CJ threatened her. She ends up talking about how she was finally happy to leave the house because that whole situation and being there around CJ was draining her. It does also make me think about the time when she basically exposed CJ for cheating on Royalty. And it does make me think if she did stuff like that, so hopefully Royalty will leave his ass.
And white TikTok girl, $300 on Cash App? Are you serious? CJ?
Did he tell you that or you went through his phone? Okay, hold on, wait. One more.
Remember, once he followed the 168 people on TikTok, then it went down to 48.
Yep, then it was private.
Thank you for sending me that list, Jaaliyah. Thank you for sending me that list. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not going to put you guys through this no more. This nigga is a dirty bum. That's why he was doing that.
And feel out this video, you can tell that she feels really uncomfortable. She's doing a lot of hand movements, comforting herself because this is an uncomfortable situation. As you can imagine, telling the world, talking on camera about it. Some people will say she's doing that because she's lying. Some others will say no, she's comforting herself because this is such an uncomfortable situation to talk about on the internet. She then spoke about how she came to her mother and told her about the situation. And the situation happened because something happened to her little sister. And she was worried and panicked due to what she went through if CJ would do something like that to her little sister. So this is when she decided to come out and tell her family. If that situation never happened, I don't think she would have came to her family and told them. She ends up talking about how she got a diary on her 15th birthday where she talks about the time and the situations of what happened between her and CJ. And then in this video, she wanted her mother to read one page of that diary. Okay, so they showed the first page to show the date, and this is really good. It's like they're showing like, look, this is a part of a 2-page, that's why the second page doesn't have the date. So let's read a little bit of what they did show on the first page. We didn't do much today, we just cleaned and watched TV. We're watching the Johnson family vacation. Right now we just finished the Mummy movie. Next I want to watch my favorite movie, Gods of Egypt. I really want to be in TV shows and movies. Just watching kids grow up in shows is just amazing. I just hope I have what it takes. I have a headache now. I'm gonna take a nap. I didn't take a nap. Sadly, my headache, and she doesn't finish the rest. Royalty ends up reading the second page, and she ends up getting really emotional, but I'm gonna play it and then add my commentary.
When that day comes and I see him in the casket, I promise you I'll be crying. The tears of joy, all of my anger, sadness, and hate for that man will always stay with me though, till the day I die. I'm just so mad at myself for letting him. If only everybody knew what sorry guys, like I said, I don't want to cry. If only everyone knew why I always had an attitude towards him. If only I could just expose who he really is and what he did to this family. I lie to myself, my friends, my family, even to random people. I love everyone, but it's my stepdad who makes it hard for me to show it. If I had the balls to, I would have did it a long time ago. I wouldn't be here right now. I'm very grateful that I am though. I'm grateful for my siblings. I'm grateful for my mom and my grandma. I'm grateful for the things God blessed our amazing family with. I'm grateful for the air that God and my mom gave me. Love you, Jaaliyah. So, with that being said, to everybody out there, we just want to move forward.
Now, in the video, they basically talk about how they want to move forward from the situation. Me personally, no. But again, maybe they don't have the financial backing to go for CJ in court. Yes, they don't have enough evidence. The case wasn't particularly dropped. It just, they didn't have enough evidence. And the case can potentially open up again, but I guess they need more evidence. My thing is, why can't they bring lie detectors in the court? I don't know how that works, and I don't even know if they let people do that. Let me know in the comment section below, because then I'll be like, okay, strap around CJ, let's do this lie detector. Now, at the end of the day, it is pretty sad that Jaaliyah has to come on the internet and talk about this situation, and I blame the grandmother. If anything, they should have kept it between themselves, so Jaaliyah wouldn't get all the hate and pressure from CJ's fans. But I feel like Jaaliyah's grandmother told that other CJ dude, because he knew at the time that CJ was angry at CJ, so cool, and he will go out and eventually expose it. I think that was all a part of the grandmama's plan. But hey, I could be completely wrong. I just think it was really selfish of her. And basically in the end of the video, she's saying how they're really thankful for the supporters, and Jaaliyah's really thankful for her family for having her back and supporting her through such a tough time. Now apparently, let's see, CJ may come for royalty and Jaaliyah in court to sue them. Apparently he might be coming for the tea room, the shade room, voice of the people, all those content creators, for basically talking about the situation, which I feel like will be really difficult. But I personally don't think he actually has any legs to do so. And I'm definitely not worried as well. Me being in a whole other country, if he was to try to do something like that, it would just be really, really difficult. Now, the documents with all the information, it is out there and it is real. A YouTuber proved it.
These documents came from Henderson Police Department. Hold up, let me insert this clip. Now, for the people who is new to my channel, like I said, I've been following this storyline with CJ So Cool and Royalty from the beginning of the allegations. From the beginning, people thought Royalty and Jaaliyah came out and made these false claims against CJ for monetary gain. And CJ came out and told everybody that he wasn't under investigation, that Royalty and CJ on 32 and Jaaliyah was lying on him. This man denied having an open investigation against him. So later on down the line, I did put in a public record request to Henderson Police Department. As y'all know, criminal cases are public records. So when I did put in a public record request, they told me that it was an open investigation at that time and I couldn't get the documents. So later on down the line, I did another public record request and requesting the documents since the case was closed in January. Now this is proof that I did not make anything up, because people on the internet got a bad habit of calling me a liar. They call me nothing but lies, but I'm nothing but the truth, and I come with facts. Now, these are all the documents that I'm going to read. Now, for a lot of people who feel like this is very inappropriate, I shouldn't be doing this. No, I'm going to do this because a lot of people was clowning Royalty, a lot of people was clowning Jaaliyah, and a lot of people was clowning me.
If you want to see some of the details about it, you can check out this video right here.